Hello viewers, you're welcome to my channel. You're on to Trending with Omashone, otherwise known as Trendy Cruise with Omashone. Alright, today I've got a whole lot of stories to share with you, but before I move on, I want to say a big thank you for stopping by to see this video. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do well to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notification button, and also share widely so others can know what is happening right here. Alright, because I'm going to give it to you back to back on what is trending across politics, business, tech, education, just anything that is trending. You're going to be seeing them right here on Omashone. Or yes, Omashone is a handle at Omashone across all social platforms. Please follow us, and you'll be glad you did. So let's move on to what we have today. The first story I've got for you is the disturbing story of some Nigerian soldiers beating up an assistant director at the Ministry of Defense. Now let's see the video of the military man beating up this assistant director. Hey.
Look at Boshi, Bosa.
That is very, very disturbing, very, very sad one. That's a sad one, I must say. You know, because in Nigeria, there is this feeling among the people, the civilians, towards the military. That feeling of dread. For example, if you have anyone that is in the military, people treat you in some way with dread. No, Toshamo, he papa na general, no, do this one, no, he brother na policeman, no. What are we talking about? As in, we're not talking about you not being able to defend yourself when someone does you wrong. No, that's not what we're talking about. But using the uniform as a form of oppressing the people is totally wrong, and it only happens in third world countries, especially Nigeria. It does not happen where things are working. And if Nigeria must have the renewed hope, we shouldn't be having such kind of incident like this every now and then. What are we talking about? It's more like one story I read some time ago back in the days when I was in primary school. 1 week, one trouble. That is what it is now for the Nigerian military. 1 week, one trouble. In the month of April, it was the Kwame massacre. In the month of May, it was Aba massacre. In that same month of May, we had the Barnes issue. Now in month of June, military beating up a civilian, not even just ordinary civilian, someone that is making the ministry work. An assistant director beating him up. Whatever the man must have done that could have warranted this beating is not enough for them to go beyond their constitutional rights. If the man probably did what he wasn't supposed to do, report him to necessary authorities. We have Servicom. People report him to his superior. But no, because you have the uniform on you, no one can tell you what to do. You have to take it. And I just believe that the relevant authorities will do the right thing to make sure that these boys who did this heinous thing, this unbecoming kind of attitude or behavior, are properly dealt with. In fact, they need to be divested. In fact, they need to be sanctioned, if not dismissed. What are we talking about? We should be sane. We are in the same country. Let us be frank with this. We are in the same country. All these that are happening, sometimes these are things that make people to feel that is there actually anything like renewed hope? Is there anything like renewed hope? Because as it is now, you think that the renewed hope is only from the angle of food or economic activities or economic well-being. No! Freedom is still part of the renewed hope. We don't have freedom in Nigeria. If all of these are happening, especially the one that happened to Aristotle, what will happen to me? Me that is talking about it. Please don't come for me. I'm just trying to tell you people what you guys are doing wrong. On that fairy tale, you adjust yourself. So that is it. Those boys should be brought to books to serve as deterrent for others who want to follow suit, that think that we have become a country of barbarians where anarchy reigns. No, we are not barbarians. At least I'm not one. If you are one, that's for you. I don't know if people still even give free rides to soldiers these days. I don't know. Let's go to the next news, but I beg. Still in the same vein of power abuse, another video that is trending now is the video of protesters protesting at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs against the permanent secretary, the person of Ambassador Ibrhahim Lamuwa, over serious sexual assaults. In fact, they accuse the man of always forcefully grabbing Bobby, you understand? Grabbing Bobby, coercing, predatory act and what have you. News has it that about 4 women have come out to speak out, and for those 4 women to have come out to speak out, that tells you that the man has been always well. Yes, he has been doing more. The man, in fact, these are kind of people that have been dragging the image of Nigeria down. That is the kind of person that we accept Bobby over brain. You come to him for employment or whatever, maybe contract, they will not look at the content of what you have to give, or no, the content of what you have to showcase. What are we talking about? This man, he should be, of course, for now, I don't know whether he's guilty or not, but the protest has gone to the Minister of Foreign Affairs that this man should be properly investigated. They should, in fact, if the protesters are not even saying he should properly be investigated, that he's guilty of it. But you know, in the law, you deem someone innocent until he's proven guilty. Yes, I am. You don't see the video. Come and see the video of the protesters showing solidarity forever to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs against this permanent secretary, Ambassador Ibrahim Lamuwa. And if this man is proven guilty, the necessary action should be taken towards him. Look at what one Novalena. These are the people that use manpower. You guys are the terrible ones we have in this country. And by God's grace, God will gradually flush people so that we have the real sane Nigeria that can govern Nigeria for what Nigeria should actually be. Let us achieve our potential and flushing all these miscreant elements from our midst. Let us move on to the next one. You know, this is not all values that I have for you today. At least the richest man of Africa, the person of Alhaji Dangote, that is the chairman and CEO of Dangote Group, has yesterday made known to the press that from the 3rd week of July, which is the coming month, PMS will be, that is petrol, fuel, will be made available to the masses for them to be able to purchase from the Dangote Refinery. You know, he said that they have had some delays in supply of crude, but now they've gotten enough crude and everything is on the way.
PMS, it will start coming out by, we had a bit of delay, but it will start coming out by 10th, 15th of July. But then, we want to keep it in the tank to make sure that it settles. By 3rd week of July, we'll be able to take it in.
This Dangote Refinery is going to be a game changer for this country. But there's something I want to still know. I don't know. Maybe you're going to make it known to the people soon. This one that will become the PMS soon, is our own. Remember, I was thinking that Alhaji Dangote is going to take cue from Alhaji, that is the owner of Airpeace. Before now, the Nigerian London route has always been dominated by foreign air operators. But with the coming of Airpeace into the scene, there was a huge price slash from falling from over 4 million naira to something above 1 million naira. That is something very commendable. So I'm thinking that with the coming of the PMS from Dangote Refinery, maybe something like that could happen to us, and I believe all Nigerians, if I should even take to the street to say you are our savior. Yes, let it be. I think this is something Nigeria will talk about for 1,000 years to come. Yes, because right now we are buying the PMS for some are even buying it over 700. But I think most police stations are selling for 690. That is in Abuja. Of course, I don't know how it is sold elsewhere, but many people are selling about that between 690 to over 700. So if with the coming of your OPMS, the price flashes down to, let's say, between 400 and 500, that's a huge lift. And I think even with that, there's a whole lot that can go down, because most of the claims right now is that the petrol price is going up and what have you. So, and everything is being factored on how much you used to process whatever you are bringing to the market. So also Alhaji Dangote, whatever you can do to the people, we are roasting. If you can see why I'm sweating, it's because we are roasting. That is how it is. So that is it. Thank you, Alhaji Dangote, for all you do in Africa and precisely Nigeria. You are doing well, and God will keep protecting you. And I believe the people of Nigeria are also praying for you. Before we close it today, let's go on to tech news. The world richest man, Elon Musk, made it known via his Twitter handle. That is X handle. No, I don't know. You see, that thing is Twitter where you call it Twitter, not X. I don't know, but via his X handle at Elon Musk, that the dream that he's having is not even to go to Mars. Hey, is to go as far as Uranus.
We definitely want a rocket to reach Uranus. That's it's a stretch goal to reach Uranus, but definitely something we think we should aim for.
For those of you who don't know how far Uranus is, as you move from Earth, you get to Mars. Then you get to Jupiter, and you get to Saturn before you get to Uranus. So Uranus is about the last. That is ambitious. But who knows? Nothing is impossible for a willing mind. Let's see how it goes. And of course, it's a dream. That's why it's a dream. So, but I think we should first of all concentrate on making Mars habitable. Alright, that is where we wrap it up for Trending with Omashone, otherwise known as Trending Cruise with Omashone. If you like on your way again, you are onto your humble boy. Please don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye. See you.